You ball, you get the call. WDB just got done balling on the Vikings. What can you tell us about that game?
Man, it was a tough game. You know what? I had adversity everywhere. I had to cut off my the mixer. I had my kids in here acting a fool. As you hear my wife probably fussing at them right now. So, I had some home field disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? So, but I was able to had to unfortunately turn off the mixer, put my kids out. My wife came home from work and was able to focus, man. And it was a blowout, but it was a tough game, guys. The score doesn't show how tough the game really was.
I mean, you say it's tough, but you 277 rush yards, even for this Rams offense, I feel like that's got to scare people left in these playoffs. Do you think you'll be able to keep that offense up through the rest of these playoffs?
Well, the good thing is we spend a lot of time in the lab. I think a lot of guys see me in the lab. And so I'm constantly looking at who's hot for the upcoming week. Not just my running backs, but the quarterbacks and my linemen, my receivers. Everybody is vital to everybody do their job. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm on practice field, I'm just trying to see who the angles and everything. So as long as to the game plan and do what I do best and don't change nothing, don't try to reinvent the wheel, I'm capable of putting up a lot of points, even with a very simple offense that I run with the pistol, which is no secret. Everybody know what I run.
Go to the thing everyone wants to talk about. You're either going to Philly or Lambeau Field. If you had to choose one of those teams, who would it be and why?
I probably would say, what, I can't lie, it's hard to pick, but I address both of them. I Merck beat me last year in Madden 17, the last playoff game of Madden 17, and he beat me pretty soundly. It was embarrassing, you know what I'm saying? So I told
Mm-hmm.
him earlier that I owe him one. The Eagles actually beat me in a regular season game, so and I owe him one, so but the difference is, between last year and this year, I've learned to run my offense and just do what I do best and just try once again to find to not reinvent the wheel, but also have something in place in case my bread and butter stuff not working. So, but Lambo is gonna be tough. I actually watched Merck last game and just to see what he does well. So it's gonna come down to who's gonna least amount of mistakes as a coach, who's gonna nut up. Nut up meaning who's gonna hit those panic buttons and who's gonna pick the
Mm-hmm.
wrong offense, wrong defense, and as I said before, who's gonna overcome adversity. And make the most big plays.
All right, last question here. Let's pretend you go to Lambeau, you win that game. You go to the conference finals, you win that game. You're in the Super Bowl. Who do you want to play and who do you think you'll play? Hell, it could be the same one or it could be a different one, but just if you're in that Super Bowl,
You know what? I think I will. I know I can see myself playing the because I've beat him several times very recently. But I love the Patriots. He don't know my game. I don't think I've played against him none in the MCFL. I played against Brandon. Brandon's capable of beating me. I am capable of beating Brandon. So I have the biggest advantage when I'm playing against guys who have never played against my
mm-hmm.
system before and they don't know what to run. But when you play against guys who've played, it's one thing to watch me, but to play against me gives you an advantage because you have an idea of what worked before and what didn't work, and that's where this comes down to
Mm-hmm.
who is going to those throughout the game. That's going to put out the victory. Everybody focuses on my offense, but my defense is really balling. So
All
don't forget
right.
about them.
So to play us out here, say whatever the hell you want to the league. Dude, if you want to talk shit, talk shit. If you want to call someone out, call them out. This is you bald. You get the call. You get to finish this however you want. So I'll leave it to you here.
Well, since I bought now, I had to call man first into the league. Y'all can go to you know what? Since y'all want to see the Rams down, everybody wanted to see me get fined because I was beating people with a very simple system. I was dragged in mud in the dirt. Everybody he's running this college offense. Bottom line, but the bottom line is I'm good at what I do, and I'm gonna do what I like doing because I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been fined numerous times, but you can't keep a good coach down. You can't keep a good Ram organization down. So we are for real. We're not done. It's how far we get until we get to the Super Bowl and then win it. You know
All
what?
right. I
Y'all
like it.
can't see me. Mason DWD out.
All right. Well, hey, if you want to get another call, you got to keep balling. I will talk to you later, and thank you for the call.